Oh snap. Here we go with that again. Fix the sound real quick. What are we on? Let's go on OBS for a second. Alright, let's get the intro going. What's good, bro? Welcome. MFY, what is that? Rising Mayo? It's better than settling mail, right? The question is, though, is the MFY made for you, Rising Mayo? All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna start cooking up. I gotta switch over this back over to headphones real quick. Make sure everything's gonna give me a sound. All right, we got action. Randomize this. I've been going crazy in Omnisphere, so I'm gonna go a different route tonight. Yeah, we're gonna mess with that. So it was made for you then. You know what I mean? You already know. The mayo sandwich was made for you, my friend. I feel like this is gonna be too sad if I go this route. Mm. Yeah, I did, D-boy. I did. I'm not even gonna lie though. What's up, man? Welcome. I actually like that track a lot. Um, just one of those things, man. It's life is funny how we are sometimes because it's like I do typically have to hear something the next day before I'm like sold on it or not. And then I listened to it again and I was like, oh yeah, this isn't bad at all. It's just when you listen to the same thing, you know what I'm saying, over and over again for an hour, you're not necessarily always sold on it. able to. Like, nah, fam, you're not using that note. Bust the cap, what's good? Yeah, it's how it always is. Oh, snap, y'all should have told me. I'm slacking. My apologies. I'm over here just putting in work. I be doing that sometimes. Accidentally forgetting to bring that up. Yeah, the bass line was dope. I'm not even gonna hold y'all though. I didn't finish mixing it down. It's not for the fact of I didn't want to. I just didn't really have time because it ended up, Thanksgiving ended up being Thanksgiving. And then I did a video last night, so I had to prep for that video, record that video, edit that video, put it out. And then I put out another video today on that Waves plugin. So I had to spend time making a beat for that plugin and recording that video today, editing that video today, and dropping it today. And then I had to get on for the live stream, so I didn't necessarily have I didn't have time. I just didn't have the time I thought I was gonna have. Sometimes hours get away from us, and obviously, yesterday Thanksgiving was at my crib, so I just didn't have time. When everybody left, then I had to start working on the video. I know y'all get it. So, yeah, so today I've got all kinds of he said thanks Christ. I got all kinds of content out today, man. I dropped 2 videos, I'm live streaming. I'm only gonna make one beat. I'm only gonna make this beat, and this beat isn't even coming out how I really wanted it to. Kind of thinking of different direction, but this is kind of what's coming out. But I gotta do a video after this for tomorrow. Oh. Put this up here. Oops. Have it on. Get down. Maybe if I. Let's go ahead and strum these a little bit. you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So, the song that's stuck in my head right now is by far the worst song that you could possibly have stuck in your head at this time of year. The most one of the most quality um TikToks or Instagram reels they got out right now is that Mariah Carey one where it'd be like somebody's dinging on the little cup and it sounds like she's all drunk and she's like um whatever she says at the beginning, like, "Oh, I can't believe y'all doing this to me right now. I don't want to sing this." And then the beat starts, and she'd be like, "Oh, hi, all drunk, don't want a lot for Christmas," and it sounds terrible. But I seen this little kid do it with his dad, and it was so funny because the dad's sitting there dinging on the bell, and the son's in the background. And he's like, "No, you shouldn't have," or whatever they're saying. And then all of a sudden, the kid looks all extra drunk when he does it, but obviously he's not. But it's just hilarious. It's just funny. Who would have ever thought that TikTok and Instagram Reels would have been so funny? Liam, you should have heard what I introed the stream with tonight, man. I introed it to with that beat that we did forever ago. No, it's not Island Boy. You can't even say the words Island Boy on this stream because once you say Island Boy, then it's gonna be stuck in my head as well. That one's uh that one's terrible. And then they had the memes. You know, I'm a Cowboys fan, so there was like the Weedham Island Boys, but it had pictures like all the Cowboys gear with one of the Island Boys on there. I don't even know what their names are. You don't have to put their names in the chat either. I don't need to know what their names are. I'm perfectly fine just referring to them as the Island Boys. I use that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's nice. Shut those down. Maybe I should shut everything down in the background if I'm gonna open up some super CPU intensive pigments. Because you know how pigments do. So how was you guys' Thanksgiving? You guys eat good? I'm still kind of in a half comatose from the day after. I just ate a little bit ago. Super full. I do want to use whatever that was though. Zelina's, whatever that was. Zelina, I don't know what it was. Whatever that sound was though, I liked it. Could have swore it told me like something Zelina's. The hardest part about, oh, here we go. Boards of Zelina. That sucks. That's not what I wanted to do. Now I have to Shut this down and open it up again because I don't have any idea what the what piano I was using. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Did y'all go grab that? Yeah, I definitely ate some leftovers without a shadow of a doubt about an hour ago. So I'm still extra full. Yeah. I was one day. I was gonna ask you that on Wednesday. What do you, I know y'all don't really celebrate Thanksgiving like that, but what do y'all call y'all's Thanksgiving? Do you call it Thanksgiving? No, I never checked out SoundPaint. I think you were telling me about it. You know what I meant to do before I started this stream? I'm so frustrated with myself. I can't believe I forgot. I had I actually went in because you know how I got sent that code for um Splice. I actually went into Splice and I downloaded like 50 or 60 vocal recordings. I'm just gonna go in and use all my credits. I'm just gonna get like 200 this month, 200 next month, 200. So I just have like a huge, massive library of like vocals. Um, but I meant to. It's on the computer I'm streaming with right now, and I've already kind of started a melody, so I don't really want to mess with it. But I meant to start off the beat with the vocal chop so that I could make the beat around that. And I don't know. All day long I was thinking to myself, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. I even went outside and vaped right before I came in here and started the stream, and I still forgot. You know, getting old. All right, Boards of Zelina. Let's see if it'll play this time. See if we can make it work this time. I waste my time. This might not be it. I might just be wasting my time with this one. Do 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 do. Let me see one thing real quick before I make my final decision. What's up, Falter? I don't know if I'm gonna use this sound. Yeah, I might have to check SoundPaint out. Bogata, what's up? That's not it. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. I like that sound though. I'm gonna use it for something. Gonna just got rid of pigments. Kept it up there. Probably gonna go with Old Faithful and grab me a guitar though. Not out of pigments. Try this again. Yeah, that little reverb's not bad. It was right on time for me because I don't have a reverb that I really like, my go-to reverb. But what I figured out today is because the only way that I can get, which is so stupid to me, like Waves wants me to give them $77 to use the plugins that I've already paid for, but I can get some kind of upgrade bundle for like 15 or 20 bucks and updates all my licenses, and I can move all my stuff over, and I get like 6 or 7 different plugins, which again, that's extra stupid as well. It's like, so I can't just give y'all 15 bucks to get all my bundle, my gold bundle from y'all that I gave you all that money for. But if I give you less money than all these plugins are worth together, like $6 a plugin or something like that, $5 a plugin, for like $150 worth of plugins, you'll be more than happy to give me those plugins and give me an upgrade on my license too. It's like, come on, Waves, y'all gotta do better. Like my computer died, I just want my plugins. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just want what I have already. I want what I've already paid y'all for. I feel like companies should be able to do that. It's like the most dirty, most dastardly dirty thing that you can do. But I guess who am I? Just a person on a live stream complaining about it. That's not gonna work either. I'm trying too hard. Sometimes you try too hard to go away from Sometimes you try too hard to do something that you don't want to do, knowing damn well I just want to pull up a guitar and put it in this beat. I've been thinking about a guitar since I started this beat. Got nylon guy. With this guitar, I never used. about this one either, Chief. Yeah, waves this week for that. What's up, JT3? I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this beat. Maybe I just chop it up and just change it to something else. This ain't working for me. It's not working for me. Do 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 do. Sure, I can find some heat in here though. Just kind of need like see about some soundscapes. See what they got. I kind of like that though. Oh yeah, baby. Man, did anybody watch the most penalized game in the history of football yesterday? Cowboys took a L. I'm taking a lot of L's lately. It's not looking as good as it was looking a few weeks ago. Did y'all do any Black Friday shopping today? What do we have here in Retroland? Retroland, what you got for me? Right, right. Yo, I don't know where if you would just hear that noise by itself, um, if you could just hear that noise by itself, you wouldn't even think that it would fit in here, but it did. That's a good idea, Lee. I'm gonna throw some delay on here. I was looking for that Skyverb. I was gonna throw that on there because it gives it that wicked echo, but I didn't want to take any of the effects off, and I don't want to run it as a bus because it's not gonna sound the same. That's kind of why I went with this space one instead. Let's see. That's fire. Yeah, That's fire. That's fire. Probably gonna throw some chorus up in here too. Yeah, it's definitely a very apt description. Yeah, that delay was everything on that, bro. Um, I don't know why, man. I feel like my camera looks all fuzzy. Like maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But to me, I'm looking at it and it just doesn't look like it normally does. Maybe I need to clean. Maybe I need to clean my lens. That might be it. Because every time I cover it up, I always smack the lens with my palm. It's probably got 30 palm prints on it since the last time I cleaned it. Let's get some bells up in here. Or some kind of vibey noise. My man Lucas is cool, hops in here and says freestyle. I don't have no drums down yet. Man, I guess I'll try something. I don't know how it's gonna come out without no drums, but check. Yo. It's like a summer night, sky's cooling. Still coming through, face straight drooling. Thanksgiving dinner was nice, no fooling. And I'm still coming through, production I'm tooling. Like it was a weapon. Rap game is sick, kid, no discretion. Skinny brother on this mic still, yo, I'm flexing. And I don't really care, man, I'm fine the way I'm dressing. Nasty, I'm sick, I'm a bull. Y'all wanna step close, man? I said it once before, I'm hella cruel, but let me switch it up, switch up the lingo. Still come through, run through your set and leave them single. Call me Wild Man Dingo, feeling myself. Really don't care, man, I leaving them shelved. MCs like they stuck on the bench. I'm so sick, when you hear the dopest rapper, it's a cinch. Me, some. Hit the keys, still at it in the breeze. Hella cool, hella chilly, illy. Really don't care, man, I rap like Philly fans. I am the man, yes I will stand. Boom, there you go, bro. I like this sound, but I don't know if this is the sound that we need. Maybe I'll throw some delay on that too. Take out that high-end frequency. This right here is where I'm mad at Waves. Because of Waves, I don't have my delay or my reverb. And with my reverb, you know, I can work magic. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna find some chorus. What do I have that has the best chorus effect? I don't even know if I have anything with a really good chorus on here yet. I mean, I have Omnisphere, but I don't necessarily, I'm not married to the choruses that they have in Omnisphere. All right, Omnisphere it is. I mean, they have a ton of choruses. I just don't know if I just don't necessarily like them that much. I'm gonna have to get up my guy Av. Oh, I was watching his Black Friday video. I didn't put out a Black Friday video because I didn't think that nothing like too great. The only thing that went on sale that was extra great since my like, I mean, there was some good stuff. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, you know, I'm the authority on what's good and what's not on Black Friday deals. But for like what I would recommend, I didn't see anything else that was extra great except for the the thing that I swooped. I think the only thing that I've scooped is Black Friday was the was the RC20 Retro. That might be the only thing that I swooped because I don't really need anything, you know. Like I just got that all those Sonic extensions, so it's like I'm not really in the market for anything else. And I got something else, I think. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm the computer stuff loaded up. That might be the only thing that I have got. Yeah, I think it is. That might be the only thing that I got from Black Friday. But like the stuff that like I thought was super good, I already have. Like I already have all that Ozone stuff. So that bundle, which I thought was the best bundle, I basically own that whole bundle. And then like Pigments, you know, obviously I have that. I didn't get the Arturia V collection because I already have Analog Labs. I'm not ready to upgrade yet. Um, I didn't get any of the Sound Toy stuff because last time I downloaded iLok on my computer, it crashed my whole computer, so I didn't want to have to, you know, reinstall everything and do all that again. So otherwise, I would have probably gotten that bundle. I feel like I got something from Waves the other day though. I don't know. Yeah, it is so stupid, man. I like it's so frustrating. Like, how do I own the plugin, but I can't use the plugin? You know, like I shouldn't have to give y'all more money to get what I already own. That's why I like that's why I don't like I lost my train of thought. That's why I don't like Adobe. That's why I don't have Photoshop. That's why my thumbnails are kind of mid, extra mid. They're not that great, is because I'm not paying Photoshop $20 a month for the rest of my life to use software that I should just be able to buy right outright. Like, why can't we just pay $200, $300 for Photoshop and have it instead of having to pay y'all $20 a month for the rest of our lives? You know, it's like that's what, 240 bucks a year. So after 5 years of giving you guys, you know, 1250, you know, $1,000, $250 just to make photos. It's like I shouldn't have to do that. Should not have to do that. I think it's a damn shame that companies are allowed to um do subscription based services like that. There should have to be an alternate option to where you can just outright buy it and not have to be forced, because what happens when, let's say you're down on your luck, but your job consists of using Photoshop and now you can't pay Photoshop for a month. So now you can't, you know, it just you know, it's just, I know it's kind of an extreme circumstance, but what just happens if you just don't have money to pay them for a month and now you can't use the service, you can't get any of your stuff, you can't do anything that you've already paid them $1,000 for over the last 4 years. Now I can't get in there because I don't have $20 to give y'all, but I've already given y'all 1,000. It's such a trash system. Besides all that, I just don't want to give y'all $20 for the rest of my life to use your software. People should just say no. We should all just start saying no to subscription based services, unless it's like a subscription based service like Splice. I'm okay with Splice being a subscription based service because they add new sounds and they're adding new stuff every month. So something like that, you're not necessarily paying for the same service over and over and over and over and over every day. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something like, or like Arcade, I'm not even opposed to that because they add new sounds, new libraries, new stuff that you get to work with all the time. You should be able to, I feel like once you stop paying them though, you should always be able to get into the plugin and access just the stuff that you've already worked on because you've already paid for that work. So they should be able to figure out a way to where you're only bound to pay for the work that you've already done because you've already paid for that work. So you should be able to access that work whenever you want to. But if you're providing something new like every day, every month, then yeah, I can see a subscription based, because realistically it's not fair for you to continue to, you know, provide that service for a one-time fee. And I get that. Because you're continuously doing work, so you still have to pay people to make sounds every day, to sing. You have to pay singers every day. You have to pay all these people every day. Sorry, I probably weren't here for that. Probably agree though. I don't know if I'm set in stone with that, but we're gonna run with that for now. Let's go ahead and I don't even know why I'm playing around. I'm just gonna go get my kick. Not even gonna play around today. Not even gonna hold y'all. Running with it. Normally my snare is the second thing on the channel rack. Like, why does this snare sound weak? It didn't sound this weak when I was playing with it up there. Maybe because you clicked the wrong thing in, you big dummy. Marlon, what's good, bro? Welcome. Yeah, I haven't I need to get into in there a little more though. I think I'm probably gonna spend some time with that tomorrow. Um I have a meeting with one of those software developers tomorrow trying to talk about maybe if I'm gonna do a plugin or not. So see how that goes. Um Hopefully it goes well. It was pretty cool, man. I've talked to him like every day since the initial conversation. So I think that'll be super dope. Like I might probably rent some you know what would be kind of dope? I would be super ill if like I did like if I rented like some kind of synth. I might rent a synth for a month and then like on stream, like document the process of making a plugin or something like that. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be pretty dope. Or just do some videos where like I go on it like documenting making a plugin. I think that would be super dope. That'd be a lot of work though, a lot of editing. I'd probably have to make that like a 2 or 3 video series. But I think that would be solid. Lives are pretty solid, man. They're when you start doing live streams, the first couple of live streams are gonna be just weird. Like, cause if you're like making beats and stuff on stream, like I think if you just streamed and you were gaming, I don't think that it would be as hard. But like when you're doing music, it's only difficult because it's nerve wracking because you don't want to make some trash beat while the people who subscribe to your channel are watching you because they're either going to be like, man, this dude's trash, or they're going to be like, this dude's making a trash beat. I've heard you make 100 hard beats. I've watched all your videos. I've heard you make over 150 beats. Why can't you do it now? But they may not be thinking that. They're probably thinking this is your first couple of streams. You're a little nervous. But that's what you're going to be thinking because if you're not making something that's super fire, you're just going to be like, oh my God, they're not going to come back. They're not going to tune in again. Um, but then you kind of gotta realize that people are here to see you, so they're gonna come back. As long as you're interacting with them. You don't want to have a live stream and not talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's like super lame. I hate like if I go into your live stream and I see you're not interacting with nobody, I'll never come back to your live stream again. I'm not even saying you have to interact with me personally, but if you're not interacting with anybody in your live stream, I'll never come back to your live stream again. So, um, yeah, I get that, man. I get that. And I've been making beats for a long time too, on and off for 20 years, man. I haven't been like a super producer or nothing like that. Like I haven't like necessarily put all my focus into producing. I was always more of a rapper than a producer. Um, but I'm telling you, your first couple of streams, it's hard because you have a routine when you make beats. So I'm sure whenever you make your beats at home, you probably just focus on whatever part. I don't know if you make drums first or melodies first, but for me, I make melodies first, chords first. So I always have to put down my chords first, and I have to build a melody and then a counter melody before I can do anything, before I can take a break, go outside and vape or do anything. But when you're on stream, your first stream, you're going to be focused on the people in your stream and you're going to be focused on making the beat at the same time. So it's going to get you out of your typical routine. And so I say all that just to be like, just be weary your first couple streams, just soak it in and kind of get a feel for your flow of how you want to do things, and then incorporate your beat making into it. Like one thing that I noticed is that I explain to everybody in the chat, like if I'm making chords or something like that, and the melody, I probably won't say nothing for a little bit. But after I get the chords and the melody down, then it's nothing because the drums is like the easiest part for me. So like once I get my melody and everything down, I can take 100 breaks in between. Um, I could take a bunch of breaks in between, doing the drum parts. Yeah, well that's forever, bro. 21 years. That's the grip. Been rapping for over 20 years. That's for sure. But yeah, man, it's fun. It does get fun though, man. I'm not even gonna say that. I enjoy the streams a lot. Like I enjoy them more than I originally thought I was going to. Originally, I thought I was gonna do them because I don't do a lot of cook up videos. So I was like, man, if I just do live streams, then if anybody has any questions, I can just explain to them what I'm doing in the live stream, and then that'll save me time for cook up videos. So that's originally why I did live streams. And then I like started liking doing the live streams. And so granted, I don't do a lot of like tutorial stuff in the live streams, but it'd be pretty much a good time. Like, some streams are better than others, obviously. You can't always expect people to show up to every stream because they got lives and stuff like that, but it's generally a pretty good community. Your community is going to reflect whatever kind of presence that you have online. So if you have like a good presence online, that's what's going to show up in your community. If you got a bunch of ratchet stuff going on online, then that's what's going to show up in your community. It's like the beat sounds off, but then I'm like, I'm not going to use Sublab for this. Might be a little bit too aggressive. Might be a little too aggressive for this beat. Go ahead and pull out my old. I don't typically do, if you're like, want me to review some music, you got to show up on Sunday. That's when I typically do beat reviews. Like I ain't trying to be a jerk or sound like I'm too good to listen to anybody's music. I'm just pretty firm, and I only do listen to music and critique music on Sunday. Or not even necessarily say critique, but share music if you want me to critique or whatever, because I dedicate a whole entire live stream to that. So my whole entire stream on, oh man, my whole entire live stream on Sunday is dedicated to playing people's music and stuff. So I typically will only you know what I'm saying? But if you come back Sunday, man, I'll get you in there for sure. I'm not just saying that to say that. You can ask anybody who's in the chat. We do it every Sunday. It's an every Sunday thing, so it's not just one Sunday or two Sunday. We'll be at it every Sunday. Unless it's like, I don't know what Christmas is on this year. I'll probably still stream though. I ain't doing nothing after the family's done. We're done with family events. Yeah, because even on holidays I'll stream. Like, because I stream this late at night. So typically, all your family events and stuff are over at this time. Do. Shut up. Shut up, dude. Not y'all. Talking about the bass note. Yeah, man, Streamlabs is pretty easy. I could help you. I don't have a problem with that. The best way I would recommend to tell you to, like, if I'm not online, to get a hold of me about that would be hit me up on Instagram, because then I can see the message. I don't always see a message on YouTube if you send it to me, or if you email me, I don't always see it. Like, the first place I'll see a message is if you send it to me on Instagram. I don't like how that bass line's gonna sound. Nah, Farza just showed up. The only thing that I purchased on Black Friday, man, don't judge me, is was RC20, man. That was the only thing I swooped. But I just like less than a month ago, I just got all those Omnisphere Sonic expansions. So I just didn't know, like I don't know what else I would get. I don't know what else I need right now. I would sincerely consider the Sound Toys bundle, but I can't download iLok on the computer that I make most of my beats on for streams. And so, um, you know, I don't want to just get, if I can't get it for both computers, I don't want to just get it for one computer because then that kind of pigeonholes me. Um, so that's kind of what I got. I think that's all I got, man. Because I already have what I would recommend everybody. I already have the Ozone bundle with Neutron, Nectar, Stutter Edit. I already have all that, and then I have Analog Labs, so I'm not, I'm not gonna get the Analog Collection right away. I couldn't get the. I have Pigments. That was another thing that I recommended. I recommended the not that the Donaton stuff, but I have all that stuff. So it's like a lot of the stuff that I recommended was stuff that I already have, that I use, that I stand by. Um, I don't know where my list was at. I don't even know if I had let's see. Let's see something real quick. Sorry to take a break. Let's look at something. Because and then nothing else really new hit my eye like that I liked. Um, let's go to that video. Yeah, that master and plugin alliance was good. I got that obviously. Um, so I was reading my guys' comments. But like, so I did that video, and in my video of all the stuff that I recommended, um, hey, 7170, baby. Looking for content. All right, so the deals that I put together, I have basically that isotope bundle. I have that done a time bundle. The Sound Toys one was nice. I have a ton of wave plug. You guys have been hearing my concerns with waves all throughout this process. I'm not saying that their plugins are bad. So if like you get a computer and you're not getting to get a new computer for a while, you're good to go. But the fact that my computer died is that's my biggest concern with waves is that my computer died. Is Since my computer died, I can't use that plugin, those plugins. I have Pigments. I have some UAD plugins, you know, Baby Audio. I have what I need from Baby Audio. I have Smooth Operator. That's the only plugin I really need from Baby Audio. And then I don't really mess with native instruments like that. But it's a good deal if you mess with native instruments. That's why I did that plugin. On Not on these links, no. The only thing that I get commissions on are my affiliate links. So I have affiliate links for Amazon. Um, So if anybody gets in, what's kind of dope, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I just found this out the other day, is that if somebody goes and gets something from Amazon, but they click your link and then they buy anything from Amazon in the next 24 hours, you get a commission from that. So I'm just saying, if y'all ever go need to buy something from Amazon, you click my link first. You know what I'm saying? I know, I didn't necessarily refer you to it, but I wouldn't be mad at you if you clicked my link and then went and bought whatever it is that you can get from Amazon because it's not going to cost you any extra money. But I didn't know that till the other day. But I only get commission on like the stuff from Amazon or like if you get something from like um there's a few videos I've done where I get commission. I think I get a commission on Musi. I get a commission on um what is that or Producer Suite. I get a commission on that. Um, there's something else I get a commission on as well. I don't typically set up my reviews like that though. Like I don't do it to get commissions. Eventually, you know, obviously I'll want some commissions, but um, yo, is SoundPaint like? Is it like a? I'm trying to think. 'Cause I think I saw that. Isn't there like? Is that like a sampler plugin that's got a bunch of different sounds in it? Like it's kind of relatively new, maybe like 3 weeks old or something like that. Yo, whatever, man. I mean, I'm not mad at you. It's only a small percentage, but I think I've only gotten a couple sales, but you know, that's not what I'm trying to bank my anything on. But if I would have realized that I could have done affiliate links from Amazon, I would have done them a long time ago. Like right when I first got my keyboard or when I got my interface, because I've had, you know, 500, 6,000 people watch the video. I'm sure a couple people went and bought the stuff after watching the video. But you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to wonder how long has SoundPaint been out? 'Cause I'm probably might be thinking about something else because there's some plugin that came out like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, and I was gonna do a review on it. And the only reason I didn't, or is it free? Is it free? Because what I'm thinking about is free. It's like a free sampler library, kind of similar to Kontakt. I don't want to say it's just like Kontakt, but the only reason I didn't download it and do a review on it was because there was a bunch of people struggling with getting it loaded on their computer, and it was right when I got my new computer. So it was like I didn't want to I didn't want to fiddle around with it because I was so backed up on reviews and videos that I just was like, man, I can't spend a whole day messing with this when I have like a video I need to do like every day. I got a live stream, I gotta work, I just didn't have time for it. Um, Let me see. I guess I could just look at it, huh? Because I'm thinking it's what I'm thinking it is, but I could be wrong. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is only a few weeks old, I believe. Or at least it was, I saw it for the first time maybe like 3 weeks ago. I could be wrong though. Yeah. Oh man, I should have done a review on this. Well, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the exact plugin I was talking about. I should have probably done a review on this. Huh? Oh well. Maybe I'll check it out. Probably not gonna be it probably won't be for a little bit though. Cause I got a review to do tomorrow. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where I'm at. I haven't even kept track of what I'm supposed to do next. But I know I'm still behind on one plugin I'm supposed to do for the grip, but I'm just not really sold on the plugin. So it's like I didn't get paid to do the review. I don't have to do the review. I can do whatever I want. Um, but I kind of, it's one of those things where like I wouldn't mind showcasing the dude's plugin, but I don't have no practical use for the plugin. Like it doesn't work well with what I do. So it's not that I don't think that it's a solid plugin. I just don't know how to demonstrate the plugin well because it's not something that I would probably ever use. And so it's always a hard place where I think I've been saying this for like the last few live streams. Yeah, I might check it out. I might check it out. I almost caved to Keyscape because it was 10% off. But then I was like, that's not enough to make me cave to Keyscape right now. But I almost caved to it. I really want that. That's on my pretty soon list right there. Keyscape and possibly Trillion as well. But you want to know what I did get on my computer today? I went and got my baby back. Yes, sir. This is on sale right now for $19 for today only. And this is by far one of my favorite effect plugins. Musically, what's up, Miss Girl? How you doing? No, this isn't the free one. They have this is free right now. All right, I'm gonna let y'all know. Um, this is Lo-Fi Playtime. This is like one of my favorite, and I'm not saying this no cap. I've done a review on this. They changed the GUI, which looks nicer too. But this is one of my favorite plugins that came out this year. This is like this and probably Knock. I really do like Knock. I'm not just saying that because Decap made it. He didn't pay me to say it. But that's a really, really good, really solid plugin. But Knock and this are probably my favorite two effect plugins that came out this year. Because it makes the piano that sounds like this sound like this. And you can put halftime on it, you can put double time on it. You can add age, sign, delay, freeze mode on reverb. You can spread it. So this is like how you see I have a reverse and fast. This is on the right speaker, this is the left speaker. So you can add all these effects to each time, which is pretty dope. Yeah, it's I really do mess with I really do mess with audio. I'm not saying this to cap because again they don't pay me. They do send me plugins. I initially reached out to them. I'm not gonna. So this is how I ran into these people. I was watching a BusyWorks beat video, which I mess with BusyWorks. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know the dude, but sometimes I watch his videos like sporadically. I'll watch a live stream. Um, and he was doing a live stream and he was demoing this product. It had just came out that day, so I messaged them and I asked them if they wanted to send a copy over. I sent them all my YouTube stuff, so I'll do a review. And then after that, they started sending me their plugins to review. But I think this is solid. This right here is free today, or this is free until the 30th. This not Lo-Fi Playtime, but this plugin right here. I'm gonna do a review on this. This is what I'm doing a review on tonight, and this is a super dope plugin as well, because it like does dropouts. You hear how it's doing that dropout? So that's super dope. It's got different kind of dropouts. So that's pretty solid. But this is what I'm about to do a review on tonight. So after I finish this beat, which I'm almost done with, probably about 20 minutes or so, I'll probably log off so that I can do the review on this. But again, I would recommend, if you ever wanted to get a lo-fi playtime, I would go get it right now because it's only 19 bucks. I didn't know that until, if I would have known that this plugin was free and lo-fi playtime was only 19 bucks today, I would have done a review, another review today. I would have dropped 3 videos today. But it was already too late. It was like 9 o'clock at night when I found out. So I didn't do it. But let me add this. But this is just super dope to me for doing just a little dropout on your stuff. We'll get that together though. I think I'm gonna just have, I'll probably just have that be the intro. And then yeah. I'm glad you feel a little better. Yeah, the plugins, there ever was a time to get some plugins, it's definitely right now. I mean, everything's on sale right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get this over. I feel like I need, probably won't even add very much more. My atypical any of that shit. Probably my atypical open hat. You know what's funny is that just listening to a crash that you know was made with like a serum or something. No, it's all just some notes that I put in the piano roll. I don't typically use samples. I'm not a sample producer. Absolutely nothing against it. I don't have any hate for anybody who uses samples. That's just not my strength. I typically need all the files to work with. That's just how I am. Unless like we're all collabing, which I wanted to do tonight, but I didn't want it to be a 4-hour stream again like last time because I knew I had to do a video tonight. So like on Wednesday, next Wednesday, I'm gonna do another satellite sessions for that mixed in key plugin where you can get satellite sessions and everybody can log into the session and just send loops and stuff like that. I want to do that, which I don't have a problem with that because I'll put down the chords and then I don't have a problem adding samples that fit and stuff like that. But sample is just not my my area, my strength. I never really got into doing sampling. And again, that's no slight. Everybody has their own kind of beats. Some producers only make sample beats, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not my strength. And then I always get people. I just need plugin jam. That's the story of my life. Plugins and more time. Because if you would believe it, I get on myself all the time about my time management. I'm always like, you could do more, dude. But it'd be like, I do a lot. I mean, obviously, y'all know, y'all watch the channel. Y'all know I put out a lot of content. I don't know if I'm gonna go that route. Good enough. All right, let's go ahead and split this by channel. Yeah, I've sold a bunch of beats. I sell beats to rappers, to gamers, to some content creators on YouTube. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, I sell 100 beats a day because that's just not true. But I do sell a fair amount of beats, just to different people in different avenues. Probably close to 10 o'clock, Falter. Close to 10 o'clock. Um, yeah, I'm always a few minutes late, so probably about 10:05, 10:10, something like that. Um, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like same time as always. I don't know how long I'll go. At least 2 hours, maybe three. Depends on if anything comes out or if there's anything worth doing a video on. Maybe I move to a trailer in the desert, make conspiracy beats. Let me get on one of those conspiracy tracks. I'll rap about some conspiracy stuff. Here, you save this. I haven't saved in a while. Let's see what this sounds like going into the chorus. Yo, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, man, you should always have beats on sale. Do you sell? You sell a lot of beats? Oh, oh man. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I typically make custom beats. Like I have like an old beat store that I never use. Um, But I typically just have some people who hit me up. Like I have gamers, a little group of gamers that'll hit me up. I have a few artists that'll hit me up. You know, I've had some content creators hit me up. But I typically will just make a custom beat, fresh from scratch. I don't really do. I mean, I'll release beats obviously, but I typically just do custom beats. Hmm. It is what it is. Do 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 do. I need to get my Stream Deck going on my other computer, man. I've been procrastinating on that, and it's not even hard. I just need to do it. That's dope. I have no placements. I'll be 100% with you, but I don't necessarily really. That's never been like my goal. Like I don't like. Cause I mean I have some super fire melodies and stuff that I could send out, but that just never my goal. My goal is just to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Make videos, teach people, branch out with people. Eventually, I want to start my own little studio and try to help grow other artists and stuff like that. Like my goal isn't to be Hit Boy, or my goal isn't to be, you know, Drake, you know, this huge rapper, nothing like that anymore. My goal is to do content that I like doing, make music, enjoy, you know, like these live streams and stuff like that. It's just I do want to get into maybe sending some beats off to some commercials and doing like shows and stuff. I'm trying to get my foot in the door with this company to be one of their sample makers, and just make samples, because that would be dope if I just had to make you like 2 samples a day or a sample a day for some software that you have. That would be super solid. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. I could do that. Like that would be like the most ideal job, because then I could just get up in the morning, make a couple samples, get new plugins, you know what I'm saying? Review the plugins, shoot videos at night, and that would be ideal. That would be gravy. Um, but there's nothing set in stone, and that's something I won't find out about for at least another month, month and a half, because the position's not open yet. So, but that would be a dope position, you know? That's dope. I got a homeboy who makes Christian music. His name is Jay Crumb. You should check him out. He makes really solid Christian music. Um, J. Crum, Crum. He makes really solid music. Um, that's one of my homies from Nebraska, but he's got a pretty nice following, and somebody big just liked one of his TikToks. Wayne Brady just liked his TikTok today. He just posted a picture of his TikTok, and it was showing Wayne Brady. I liked it. But I thought that was pretty solid, you know. You got Wayne Brady liking your TikToks, and it was like him rapping. He's solid, man. He's solid. He's pretty solid. I'm not gonna. I'll go to. I don't know if his I think it's Spotify. Spotify is what pops off. Um, I don't think his YouTube is really that big. I think his Spotify though is pretty big. But I can't pull Spotify up on this computer. Yeah, this is him right here. I can't pull Spotify up on this computer because it'll crash. But he's pretty dope. This doesn't really do him justice because he doesn't really push this platform. You know, he just barely puts stuff up here. But if you check out his, I guess I can't stress it enough. I know he's done a song with Lecrae. Um, if you check out his Spotify, I know his Spotify numbers are a lot bigger than this. I feel like he was on. I feel like he was on like. I feel like he was a freshman of the year or something. I could be wrong. He was on some magazine. Um, was it Rapzilla? I don't know. Maybe there was. Yeah. So he was on. I don't. You know. I don't know how big Rapzilla is. I don't follow it, but I know he was one of the the freshman of the year for that magazine. But he's pretty dope. He's dope. I would definitely recommend checking him out. Yo, Wayne Brady. Yeah, I was just they were talking about that in the comment too, but I just watched maybe last week I was just watching the interviews of Wayne Brady on the Breakfast Club when he was talking crap about Paul Mooney about because that's how that whole skit came up was when Paul Mooney maybe 2 weeks before or the week before had that skit where he was like Wayne Brady to white people, Wayne Brady makes Bryant Gumbel look like Malcolm X. And so I guess Wayne Brady was super pissed off. I guess Ashley Larry ran into him somewhere and he walked up to him and was like, yo, what's up? And Wayne wouldn't talk to him. And he's like, what's up, man? Because they're like, I guess they're real life homies. And he was like, man, I can't believe y'all put out that skit about me. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I make Bryant Gumbel look like Malcolm X. That's effed up. And so guess Ashley Larry called Dave and was like, yo, you need to call Wayne. Wayne's super pissed off about that skit. So then Wayne calls or Dave Chappelle calls Wayne Brady. He was like, yo, man, I'm sorry. I didn't put the skit together. Paul Mooney put together the material for that. I didn't think it was that funny. Why don't you come out? We got an idea for a skit with you. And they had that skit already kind of in mind with doing the Wayne Brady as a gangster. And so that's how that all kind of came together was Wayne Brady ran into Ashley Larry, wouldn't talk to him. That's kind of funny. Donnell Rawlins. Guess I should call him by his real name, Donnell Rawlins, instead of Ashley Larry. But Ashley Larry was one of the greatest characters ever created too. The Dave Chappelle show was such a good show. Such a good show. I mean, and it's crazy that the show is almost 20 years old and like it's still such a great show, man. I could still watch every episode of that show and just laugh like it was the first time I seen it. Yeah, man, Marlon, you be easy, man. I'm glad you stopped in, man. Come back, you know. We'll do some collabs and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll do some collabs or something. Tyrone, of course, Tyrone Biggums was great, dude. My favorite Tyrone Biggums episode was the episode where it was the Fear Factor episode, and the dude was was sleeping in the bed of worms. You know what I'm saying? And then he had to eat the whatever penis. That was just funny to me, man. Uh, then they bought that big old rock at the end. Yeah, Tyrone Biggums was a solid character too. Super solid character. He was a good character. Obviously, the Prince episode, the Rick James episode, those were classic episodes. Um, the racial draft was a super solid episode. Got Tiger Woods up there like, uh, goodbye fried rice, hello fried chicken. That was a solid one. The trading spouses when the black dude went to go live with the white chick and the white chick went to live with the black dude. Oh, that episode was so funny too. That episode was so funny too. I found your lifesaver. Womp, womp, womp. What lifesaver? That was a good episode. A lot of good episodes. The black white supremacist was the to me the greatest episode ever. That episode was so funny. So funny. It's like, how do you even think that up? Like you're a comedic genius to think up something like that because something like that shouldn't be funny, but it was just hilarious, man. It's one of the funniest skits I've ever seen on any. It's one of the funniest 10 minutes I've ever seen in my entire life because it's just so outrageous. Well, welcome, Wallace. Welcome. Welcome to the family, man. We'll be chilling in here, man. I do the streams every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at this time. On Sundays, I do beat critiques and reviews, so you can send your beats in. You know, there'll be an email listed or it's something, 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 hit submit at gmail.com, but the email will be listed in the chat too on Sunday. So if you show up, at this time, well, I probably would recommend showing up at 10 Eastern time if you can on a Sunday and get your submission in early. But it's pretty. Oh yeah, yeah. The white, the. I'm probably not going to say the word with the hard R, even though obviously, I might have a pass or two, because I don't want YouTube to come at me all funny. But yeah, the Wu-Tang Financial gets me too. And they be like, you need to diversify your bonds, ninja. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's definitely a good one. I mean, there's so many good ones. When they had the girl, I can't remember. It was whatever car commercial was out at the time, and it had that music playing. That girl was dancing in the street, and just like that commercial, I don't know if it was a Nissan commercial or whatever kind of commercial it was. And she gets in the car and she's all dancing, and Dave's like, all that funny dance is making my dick soft. Then he kicks her out the car and splashes the water on her. It was like that was on that first episode with the Black White Supremacists too. It was like that episode was such a gold episode. Such a gold episode. Oh, the reparations episode. That was a good episode as well. Yeah, I'm on the East too. That was such a good episode. The Black reparations. I won this baby straight up cash in a dice game. You want to sit on my lap? No. Do you want to sit on the world's richest man's lap? Okay, back to you, Tom. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, the Dave Chappelle show was so classic. Obviously, you can tell. I mean, we've all watched the Dave Chappelle show. Man, I can quote every episode of the Dave Chappelle show. That show was classic. Fubu, oh yeah. And in shocking news, Fubu, or the KFC, the price of KFC skyrockets. KFC chicken is now worth more than gold. It's like they're breaking their backs to give us this money back. Dave Chappelle, man. Yo, and then like I was watching something else, and like oh boy from Faison Love is such a hater because he'd be like, Dave Chappelle ain't even funny. Black folks ain't even mess with Dave Chappelle. Man, I've been messing with Dave Chappelle since Killing Me Softly. And really before that, when he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights, he was funny too. But I was a kid when that movie was out. I was probably like 14 or 15 or something when that movie came out. Or I don't know, maybe younger, older. I don't know how old I was. I don't remember when that movie came out. But Killing Me Softly was so funny to me, man. That comedy special is still a classic to me. Like when he's talking about the baby, and he's like talking about how the limo driver pulled up into the ghetto. He was like, I had this limo driver take me home from his show, and he gets a phone call, and he's like, what? Nigga, I'll be right there. And then he turns around, and he's like, we're gonna have to make a side trip real quick. And so then they go to the hood, and Dave's like, then I seen a baby on the corner. So I looked over and I said, is that a baby? I rolled down the window and I said, hey, baby, what you doing on the corner? And then the baby's like, I'm selling this weed, nigga. I got kids. And then at the end, how he ties the joke all back into Dave's always been good at that, man. Like tying a joke back in like 20, 30 minutes later on in the comedy special, where he's like talking about how he's at the booty shaking contest, the twerk contest. He's like, I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, is that her birth canal? Is that a baby? Sure enough, it was the same baby from the corner. I said, look, nigga, I got there, and look, I stuck it to the club, nigga, I got this weed. It's just, I don't know. I thought that comedy special was funny. He's talking about his homie Chip. And that's how it be. I'm not saying that obviously all stereotypes are the same, but I can relate to the whole Chip story because I grew up in the suburbs. So it's like such situations in some areas, some black people handle situations different than white people. We all know that. And that Chip situation just reminds me of so many roommates that I've had. And like I had one roommate, he broke up with his girlfriend. And so she moved out of the house. And She never came over to the house to get her stuff. She just left her stuff at the house and never came over there. Then she called the police and wanted the police to escort her into the house to get her stuff. But he was just like, just come get your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no problem. I'm not trying to fight you. I didn't kick you out the house. You moved out. Just come get your stuff. But she never wanted to come get her stuff. So she shows up with the police. And, obviously we got some weed in the house and stuff. And so we just didn't want the police to come in the house because we just got done smoking. And all of a sudden the police just show up. So he goes to the door and the cop tries to walk in and he boom slams his shoulder, his forearm on the police officer. And he's like, where do you think you're going? And the police officer's like, I'm coming in to help escort her into the house. He's like, her name's not on the lease, and pushes the cop back, right? So I'm in disbelief. I'm like, oh, I'm going to jail. Even though I'm sitting on the couch not doing nothing, I'm like, I'm going to jail. Like, what's this dude doing? And he didn't back down. He asserted his dominance the whole time over the police officer. Like, he's standing over the police officer and he's like, you're not coming into my house, about it, just going ham. And I'm like, it's time for me to go in the back room because they're gonna take one look in this house and see me in here and somebody getting hit in the head with a stick. So it's just funny how that Chip situation, that Dave Chappelle show, just makes me think, because that's just how how it is. If it would have been me rushing the police officer at the door, and they would arrest my ass and took me to jail. So that whole situation's funny. Like, I didn't know I couldn't do that. We're talking about Dave Chappelle, and then I got on a tangent about how that Chip story reminds me of just so many, like when he's in the car with Chip and like Chip's drunk and he's smoking, and then he gets pulled over by the cop and the cop's like, did you know that you were speeding? He's like, I didn't know I couldn't do that. The cop's like, oh, okay. And then he looks at Dave when the cop leaves and he's like, you know what's funny, Dave? I did know I couldn't do that. We were just talking about that. I think Arcade's cool. I had it for a little bit. I don't have it no more. I think it's all right. I was talking about earlier how I don't like things that have a paid subscription because I feel like you should be able to buy stuff outright. But Arcade's one of those where I wouldn't mind a subscription because they update with new software, new loops and sample packs and stuff like that every week or month. So it's not like you're buying something and you're paying to use the same thing over and over again. You're buying something and you're paying to use all the new samples and all the new loops. So it's solid. It's a solid plugin. It's just not what I would use. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He goes, do you know where Main Street's at, or First Street? He's like, yeah, buddy, you're on it. That's a classic episode, man, or a classic comedy special. I can't believe Faison Love was like, that wasn't funny, man. That was hilarious. That whole comedy special. Like, that's one of those ones I laugh at like it's brand new every time I watch it. Every time. It's just hilarious. Oh, the Dave Chappelle episode where he's talking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's hilarious, Dad. What happened? Some nonsense happened. Nick Cannon's hilarious. They're gonna bench Zeke because his knees hurt. That's saddening. Well, it is what it is. Damn. That freaking Lo-Fi Space plugin review got some views, man. I put that out at like 7. It's already almost at 500 views. Somebody's like, they bought the keyboard. Did you use my affiliate link though? Yeah, the Kevin Hart one's funny too. He's talking about, we haven't eaten in hours. Oh, that's funny. That's definitely a good story. Some stories are just so great. Like, one of my favorite stories by any anybody on earth. One of the greatest stories is the Machine story by Brett, whatever is Kreshner, Crash. I don't know how to say his last name. But that, and I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen that. I'm a machine. That is one of the greatest stories I have ever heard in my entire life. That's one of the greatest stories known to man. That story is, and it's like been vouched for numerous times as a real story. So it's like that makes it even that much greater. The way that he tells that story is just, it's just one of the greatest stories ever told by man. Just, it's just so good. It's so good. I can watch that. I can watch that. I could watch that like every day. Every day I could watch that story and never get sick of it because it's just, it's still funny to me every time I watch it. Because I'm just thinking to myself, man, that would have been me when I was 24 years old because I was a fool, you know, and I typically get along with everybody. So I probably would have been kicking it with some Russian gangsters too, drinking, robbing my classmates. I'm a machine. Wouldn't have known, would have been the same way. I wouldn't have learned no Russian. I would have learned like 4 phrases and thought those 4 phrases was going to carry me over. That's just a great, if you haven't seen that, you definitely need to watch that. Like as soon as this live stream's over, you need to go directly from this live stream to the I'm a Machine and watch that because that is one of the funniest stories you'll ever hear in your life. Did the movie already come out? If it did, because I didn't know if it came out yet. I knew that they were in the process of making a movie. Oh, we're gonna have to look because if there's a movie, because if that movie has come out, hold on. Is it out? Yo, you got me to stop now and look. I don't know if it's out yet. It looks like it might be out pretty soon. It said the new episode was supposed to release on the 2nd of August. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to go. About to say I'm gonna have to go look that up, dude. Because if it was already out, I was about to have to bootleg that one and watch that tonight. This Lo-Fi Dropout might have got held off that because that movie that I'm sure that movie's going to be classic. Yo, this is what it is right here. Let me go ahead and click over to YouTube. But this, I'm telling you, bro, OT, I am telling you, this is going to be one of the funniest things that you've ever seen in your life because it's a great story. It's a great story. It's this The Machine by Bert Kreischer. It's got 42 million views on YouTube, so you know it's a good movie. Or a good story. And it's 13 and a half or it's 14 minutes basically. So it's like it's super solid, super solid, super solid. You want to watch this? Yeah, you can thank me for this one later. You can thank me for this one on the next stream because you are definitely going to crack up. You're definitely gonna crack up. I promise you, you're gonna laugh. Yo, what's up? What's up, Asfond? I'm not gonna say it the way that I was gonna say it because that just sounds appropriate. What's up, Alan? Welcome, welcome, my guy. Yeah, man, it's definitely pure grade A comedy. Some of the funniest stuff you'll ever see. Some of the funniest stuff you ever see. That's the kind of stuff I watch, though, man. I like if I have the opportunity to watch something, it's typically always going to be comedy, versus like I like comedy over action or drama or anything. Scary movies, I take comedy. I just prefer to laugh. I love something that's funny. That's got me every time, man. It'll always catch my attention. I just prefer laughing. Two bears, one cave. Is that on YouTube? I might watch that a little later. Yep, I found it. Oh, it's a podcast? No, it just says three bears, one cave. Okay, so it's his podcast. Todd Segura is funny too, man. That dude is hilarious. I might actually enjoy this because that dude is super funny, man. Like I remember when I was watching. Uh, he's funny, man. Because I seen one little stand up thing where he was talking about how his dad's not racist, but his dad says to him, he's like, I don't know, his dad was doing something. They were at a party or something. And his dad was just staring at a group of black people, and he was like, "Dad, what are you doing?" And he was like, "I love watching black people have fun. It is so entertaining." Like, he's like, "Dad, it's like I like it too, but you can't say that out loud, But it was just, I don't know. He's just the way he tells his jokes. It's just he's so smooth. I don't know. I guess I don't want to say he's smooth either, but Tom Segura is pretty funny. Yeah, he's pretty funny. Oh yeah, you were here earlier. I didn't know if you've been here the whole time. I didn't know if you take. I know sometimes you guys take off and do what you do. It's Friday. I don't expect for you always to be here the whole night. Yeah, you definitely put me on in this time. This two bears, one cave. I'm gonna have to go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I just subscribed to the channel so I could catch it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that though. I need to get up on my because Dave Chappelle has that podcast that he does with Mos Def and Talib Kweli, but I haven't been following it. But that's like right up my alley. Like that's something that I would definitely enjoy. Like I like Dave, I like Mos Def, I like Talib Kweli. They're two of my favorites. But I'm about to vamp y'all, so I can shoot this video, put it out tomorrow. Um, you know, so appreciate y'all as always. I'll have a video out tomorrow, and I'll be back for a live stream on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna drop a video on Sunday or not. We'll see. We'll see if something comes out interesting tomorrow. I might do a review on it. I appreciate y'all as always, and I will definitely